Good morning. My name is Debra Baker, and I am delighted that you have joined me for our meditation this morning. I am coming to you from McCall, Idaho, hence the beautiful pine trees behind me, and it is 45 degrees out, but I am determined to be outside because take a deep breath with me and imagine that you can smell those pine trees. They are absolutely wonderful. So until this moment, I wasn't sure what our theme was going to be for today. Many things had crossed through my mind. But the theme for today is going to be stillness. Let's begin with 3 nice deep breaths and by letting our shoulders sink down. Breathing in really deeply into your belly. And then a nice long exhale. We are pretty high up here. I think it's a mile up, almost a mile up. So the altitude is interesting. I like it. There. Stillness is challenging for a lot of us because we are not used to being still for any length of time. My battery light is flashing. I don't understand. Let's just keep going and give it a shot, huh? So, let's begin by relaxing our bodies, beginning with our feet. So, imagine yesterday I was hiking along a beautiful, very fast-moving mountain river, and there was this big black rock, and the dark-colored stones, for those of you who are interested at all in stones and the energies and properties of gems and minerals, the darker colored stones are grounding. So imagine that you have joined me now on this dark colored stone. It looked a little bit like lava rock. It was smooth and warm from the sun. And I stood on it and I just imagined everything that I was holding on to that I needed to release, everything just going out my feet into this rock. And letting go, just letting go of anything that no longer serves me. There, sorry. Wanted to clean my lens. It looked like it was dirty. So, imagine just releasing out your feet in this sense of relief. Release and relief. So if you have a container and it has a plug at the bottom, listen to that bird. Isn't that awesome? Things start to release out the bottom, and then the release moves up your body. So feel your feet let go, your ankles, your lower legs, your calves, your shins. Your knees, your upper legs. As you imagine just all of this, the earth just drawing any kind of angst that you might be feeling, any kind of emotions or memories or energy of any sort. Imagine that rock, and with it the earth, just releasing it. So, you know, it's kind of like when you crack your knuckles. You release some energy from it, but it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't hurt anything or anyone. And so it's a similar sort of thing. When you release into the earth. It doesn't hurt the earth. It doesn't cause any pain to anything or anyone because it's all energy. So let's let go. It's moved up to our knees and our upper legs, our thighs. Now moving up from the tailbone, your sit bones, your pelvic floor, your hip bones, your lower back, and your sacrum, your tailbone, your sacrum. Just moving up your spine, all of your vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time. Feel your shoulders sink down even more. Your jaw is going to let go. And feel it move into your midsection. And as we feel it move into our midsections, let's imagine if there's anything we're worried about, anything that we're fearful of, that we release that fear. Release the worry, release the concern, knowing that God's got this, God's got us. And feel that energy going out of your belly, your gut, your middle back, your sides, your tummy, into your chest and your heart space. So if you have any sadness, any sorrow, I think as human beings on planet Earth right now, we are all feeling the sense of sorrow as we see the pandemic hurting people that we care about, or even people we don't know. We see these people suffering, and we feel it in our hearts. It hurts. So let the earth take it. We are citizens of Earth, and the earth also has our backs. Through your heart space, and also into each finger and thumb, imagine you put your hands on that warm black rock, and it just takes the energy, any angst, out of your hands, not in a depleting way, but in a relief sort of way, in a thank goodness sort of way. Your hands, your wrists, your lower arms, your elbows, your upper arms. Feeling it all come together at your upper arms and your upper chest. My yoga instructor calls it your armpit chest. And then moving up to the level of your collarbone and into your shoulders. Go into your neck, and just this kind of sense of all this energy just draining out of you, and not, like I said, not in a depleting sort of way, but in a I'm letting go of this stuff that no longer serves me. I'm letting go of this angst and this concern and this fear and this whatever it may be. I mean, it's gotten so silly that if you are a person who wears a mask, you have this kind of sense that somebody might be frowning at you, like having a judgment or a criticism, and if you're not wearing one and you encounter someone that's wearing one, you're concerned about the angst in the other direction. So let's just let it be. Let it be. Let's allow that bird to remind us. This is a beautiful part of the country, and there's a lot of construction going on. I think that's a saw or something in the background. People working. the release now in your neck, your jaw, all along your jaw and in your jaw joint, your lips, your teeth, your tongue, the back of your neck, your atlas. I think those birds are about ready to come join us. You might be able to see them in the background of the video, I don't know. Moving through your face. Feel your eyes become like pools. Your cheek muscles just completely relax. Your brow, your forehead, all around your head, all the way to the top of your head. We know that we are infinite spirit. We are God expressing. So let's take a moment and ask, whatever you call your higher power, the one presence, the one power, infinite presence. My dad liked to call it divinity. Whatever you call it, let's ask right now. Infinite presence, what would you have me know right now? What is mine to know? And let's listen to the bird for a minute. A woodpecker. I heard a friend say yesterday, every morning I like to get up, and before I even open my eyes, I say, God, what would you have me do today? What would you have me think? God, infinite presence, I invite you to think my thoughts today. As human beings, we are entitled to think whatever we like. And yet we can let go of that sense of entitlement and invite the infinite. Into our minds and hearts. Invite the infinite in to direct our thoughts, to put new ideas in. I invite you to see God everywhere today, to see the infinite presence. Being out in the wilderness, it's kind of hard not to see God in those beautiful pine trees, and I'll have lots of pictures at the end of this meditation. But even if you are in the midst of a very busy life, you can see God in the eyes of the people you encounter. You can see God in nature. Whether it is sunny or rainy or cloudy, snowy. It snowed near here over the weekend. It's wonderful to be in autumn and to see the leaves changing. And, they're changing in different rates all over the country, and maybe you're listening to this in the spring. There's beauty in nature regardless of what the season is. So how do we practice the stillness? That sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? Practicing is an activity and stillness is inactivity. And yet it helps to have some sort of direction toward that inactivity. It comes from being aware of our breath, stilling our bodies. And then opening your mind. Imagine, since you put your feet on that black rock, you emptied everything out. Now we open up the crown and we say, okay, God, fill me. Fill my mind with divine thoughts. Fill my mind with love. And let's begin with love for you, love for yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve to feel infinite love for yourself. How can you see God in yourself today? I see God in you. You are a wonderful, loving, beautiful being, beautiful soul. Let go. Sometimes we say, okay, God, I'm listening. And we don't seem to hear anything. It's okay. Infinite Spirit reaches us when the time is right, when we are most reachable. So whether it's in this next moment of silence or actually background noise here, or whether it's later on today when you hear a song on the radio or somebody saying something on TV or social media, or a loved one telling you something, or a coworker, or just a thought that pops in. Know that the infinite presence is one with you. It is always there, and it shows up when you need it most. You have everything you need inside of you. You know everything you need to know when you need to know it. You are whole and perfect exactly as you are. Another nice deep breath. Let's see if the birds have anything else to say. Like children, as soon as you put the microphone in front of them, they're quiet. Know that my heart is open with unconditional love for you. I wish you a wonderful, beautiful day. And the God in me, the infinite God in me, honors and recognizes and blesses the infinite God in you. Namaste.